Jean-Baptiste Camille Corot, a master of 19th-century French art, is most celebrated for his atmospheric landscapes, which bridged the romantic and realist movements. Yet his ventures into portraiture reveal a different facet of his genius, one marked by sensitivity, psychological depth, and a unique approach to rendering human presence. In the letter, Corot demonstrates his ability to translate his refined handling of light, texture, and mood from landscapes into an intimate portrayal of human introspection. Through his nuanced style and innovative approach to portraiture, Corot captures not only the physical likeness of his subject, but also the emotional and psychological essence that makes the painting resonate. Corot's artistic style in the letter is characterized by his characteristic subtlety and restraint. Known for his preference for tonal harmony and atmospheric effects, he applies these principles to portraiture with a deft touch. The color palette in the letter consists of soft, muted earth tones, gentle browns, grays, and warm creams, imbuing the scene with a sense of calm and intimacy. This subdued palette serves to focus the viewer's attention on the subject rather than on distractions in the background. The brushwork in the letter is deliberately soft and fluid, a hallmark of Corot's style. He avoids the sharp delineation of form, opting instead for blurred edges that create a gentle transition between the figure and the surrounding space. This technique, sometimes referred to as sfumato and reminiscent of Leonardo da Vinci, lends a dreamlike quality to the painting, emphasizing mood over meticulous detail. In this way, Corot's portraiture takes on a universal, timeless quality, transcending the specificities of time and place. The lighting in the letter further enhances the painting's mood. Corot employs a naturalistic yet poetic use of light, which softly illuminates the woman's face and hands while leaving the background in shadow. This subtle interplay of light and dark, reminiscent of the chiaroscuro techniques of the old masters, directs the viewer's gaze toward the subject's expression and posture, underscoring the psychological focus of the work. The light does not merely define form but also evokes the quiet, reflective atmosphere that permeates the painting. Although Corot is not primarily known as a portraitist, his approach to portraiture reveals a distinctive style that sets him apart from his contemporaries. Unlike many 19th-century portrait painters who prioritized ornate detail or grand, dramatic compositions, Corot adopts a minimalist approach. He focuses on the essential elements of his subject's character, forgoing unnecessary embellishments in favor of simplicity and authenticity. Corot's portraits often reflect his interest in the inner world of his subjects rather than their outward appearance or social status. In the letter, the woman is presented in an unadorned setting with no elaborate costume or symbolic props to distract from her psychological state. Her modest clothing and relaxed posture suggest an everyday intimacy, inviting the viewer to connect with her on a personal and emotional level. This simplicity aligns with Corot's broader artistic philosophy, which sought to capture the essence of his subjects with honesty and sensitivity. A striking feature of Corot's portraiture is his focus on mood and atmosphere over strict realism. While he captures the physical likeness of his subjects with accuracy, his primary concern is the emotional and psychological resonance of the scene. In the letter, this focus is evident in the woman's contemplative expression and the serene, almost meditative quality of her surroundings. Corot's portraits are less about external appearances and more about the inner life of his subjects, making them deeply human and relatable. Corot's preference for portraying moments of quiet introspection is another hallmark of his portraiture. Whether reading, writing, or simply gazing into the distance, his subjects are often depicted in moments of solitude and reflection. This approach reflects Corot's interest in capturing fleeting, intimate moments that reveal the inner lives of his subjects. In the letter, the woman's absorbed demeanor conveys a sense of vulnerability and emotional depth, drawing the viewer into her private world. One of the most compelling aspects of the letter is Corot's ability to convey the psychological complexity of his subject. The woman's posture and expression suggest an inner dialogue, as though she is lost in thought while engaging with the letter. Her downward gaze, gently furrowed brow, and slightly parted lips convey a mix of concentration and emotion, leaving the viewer to wonder about the content of the letter and its significance to her. Is it a message of love, loss, or hope? Corot's refusal to provide explicit narrative details heightens the painting's emotional power, allowing the viewer to project their own interpretations onto the scene. This psychological depth is further emphasized by the painting's intimate composition. The woman is placed close to the picture plane, her figure dominating the canvas, while the background fades into obscurity. This compositional choice creates a sense of immediacy, as though the viewer is sharing a private moment with the subject. The absence of elaborate details or distractions in the background reinforces the focus on her emotional state, making the painting a powerful study of human introspection. Corot's approach to portraiture, as exemplified by the letter, had a lasting influence on subsequent generations of artists. His emphasis on mood, atmosphere, and psychological depth paved the way for later developments in portrait painting, particularly in the Impressionist and Symbolist movements. Artists such as Edgar Degas and Edouard Manet drew inspiration from Corot's ability to capture the subtleties of human emotion and the quiet beauty of everyday moments. Moreover, Corot's blending of romanticism and realism in his portraiture foreshadowed the modernist interest in exploring the human condition through art. His portraits, including the letter, are not mere representations of external appearances but profound meditations on the complexities of human experience. In the letter, Jean-Baptiste-Camille Corot demonstrates his ability to translate the poetic sensibility of his landscapes into the realm of portraiture. Through his masterful use of light, color, and composition, he creates a painting that is both intimate and universal, capturing not just the physical likeness of his subject, but also her psychological and emotional essence. Corot's innovative approach to portraiture, characterized by simplicity, mood, and psychological depth, makes the letter a timeless masterpiece that continues to resonate with viewers. By focusing on the inner world of his subject, Corot reminds us of the power of art to reveal the universal truths that lie beneath the surface of human experience. My name is AWOL. If you have enjoyed this essay, please be sure to like, subscribe, and most of all, leave a comment. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you enjoy offbeat topics with an intellectual bent, please be sure to check out some of my other videos. Thanks and have a great day.